Hi beautiful people, namaste and welcome back to the Yogi Blair YouTube channel. Today I have a meditation class for you, but before we get into that, if you're new to my channel, I want to say hello, hi, how are you? My name is Vanessa Blair Ferris and I'm a certified registered yoga instructor with a passion for sharing yoga and wellness with anybody that needs it, especially those that are healing from trauma. So if you want to stick around, feel free to do so. I appreciate each subscribe, like, and kind comment. And also, if you would like to head on over to TikTok, you can find me at yogi.blair. I recently had a bit of a following increase there. I went from about 200 to 4,000. So I'm really excited for that to continue to grow. Make sure to check it out. Follow me on Instagram at yogi.blair, and you can always email me. My email is always linked below. You can send requests, suggestions, or if you'd like to book your own private online session. And with all of that out of the way, let's get into today's video. Okay, so go ahead and find a place where you can sit up nice and tall. If sitting doesn't work for you, you can always take Shavasana like we do in all of our yoga classes. That is also a great moment for meditation. But for traditional mindfulness practice, a lot of times we do sit up because it helps you to stay awake. One thing that I like to do is bring my back up to a wall where I can stack my spine and just feel my spine nice and tall against the wall. I can rest my head at the wall too so that I don't fall forward. And just ground into your sits bones, whether you're on the ground, a cushion, a block, or even you can sit in a chair. Allow the tension to leave your shoulders. Rest your hands wherever they feel comfortable, in your lap, on your knees, at your sides. And start to close your eyes. And as we sit in stillness, noticing any thoughts that keep trying to come into the mind. There are many different forms of meditation, and mindfulness is the art of allowing thoughts to come and go without attaching. Some people think that meditation is being void of all thought, or that when you sit in stillness, you're not supposed to be thinking about anything. But mindfulness truly is an art form because it is the ability to allow thoughts to come and go and acknowledge them and let them pass by instead of holding on. For example, while you're sitting in stillness, you might have thoughts come into your mind like, I need to remember that I have an appointment next Tuesday. And while typically what we do is go, oh crap, I have an appointment next Tuesday, I need to write that down. While I'm writing that down, I need to make a grocery list. When I go to my appointment, I might as well go to the grocery store after I go to my appointment. And while I'm at the grocery store, I need to remember to get this, 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 and this. And when I come home, I'm going to need to put away the groceries. So I better get some cleaner, and I need to make sure that I clean out my fridge before I go to the store and get my groceries. If I'm cleaning out my fridge, I need to do the dishes, and so on and so forth. Whereas mindfulness, that thought comes in, I have an appointment next Tuesday. And you just go, okay, we'll come back to that later. And you continue to bring yourself back to the present moment as many times as necessary. It's not as easy as it sounds. So just taking mental note now of all of those little thoughts that are coming into your mind that are unique to you. Allowing them to take up some space for a moment. Allow them to make themselves known and acknowledge them. Gently saying to yourself, yes, I see you. I see you. Appointment next week. I see you. Grocery list I need to make. I see you. Floors that need scrubbed. But right now is me time. I will come back to those thoughts later. And just start to notice the quality of your breath. In mindfulness, we don't have to practice breath control. We can just focus on the natural rhythm of our breath, accepting it for what it is in this moment. Feel your breath as it moves into the body, and feel your breath as it leaves the body. And then bringing all of your focus and attention to your breath, allowing that to be your main point of focus for the remainder of this time together. And you may notice that the moment my voice is silent, the thoughts tend to come back into the mind. And that's okay. Mindfulness takes practice. Acknowledge thoughts as they come in, set them aside, and come back to your breath. And if sitting in stillness leads to frustration for you, just know that that is a common concern among people. You're not doing anything wrong. You're not practicing mindfulness wrong. There are many different reasons why some people get frustrated when they have to sit in stillness. It can be anxiety, it can be depression, ADHD, or a magnitude of other things. Know that what you are doing is taking the time to sit in the things that are uncomfortable. It is not a simple task. And you have the power to end your mindfulness practice at any time, to open your eyes if you ever need to pause your practice and come back to it at a time when you feel better. Or if you feel as though you can sit and move through the discomfort, I invite you to try that. if you would like a more focused point of concentration, I invite you to focus on the rise and fall of the belly as you breathe. Sometimes the breath is a little too abstract to stay focused on. And as we sit for longer and longer, it can be harder to focus on the entire breath. There's a lot happening with each inhale and exhale. So tune in, bring all of your focus to the belly as it expands and contracts as you breathe in and out. Drink each breath in and let it go. And then keeping your eyes closed, start to relax your focus away from the rise and fall of the belly and away from the breath, coming back to my voice. Mindfulness is a practice that completely contradicts Western culture. We're constantly go, 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 go. Even in the midst of a pandemic, a lot of us find ourselves busier than ever with all of these extra steps that we have to take to ensure our safety, dealing with the stress of a pandemic, and we're exhausted. We're completely exhausted. Mindfulness invites you to just take a break from all of those things, giving yourself permission to sit in stillness without feeling guilty, without feeling like you're being lazy or like you should be doing something. And over time, as you practice, it becomes easier to sit in stillness, and you can sit for longer periods of time, and you leave more refreshed and ready to face whatever the world has to offer you. So I invite you to come back to this practice or other meditation practices that I put out on this channel, as well as a yoga practice, starting your practice here within the comforts of your home. Always giving yourselves the opportunity to take a moment for yourself each day. And slowly start to invite movement back into your body, wiggling fingers, wiggling toes, giving the shoulders a little roll. And when you feel ready, opening your eyes. And that's it. It's as simple as that. It is not easy. It might be simple, but it's not easy. So I invite you to continue on with the meditation practice. If you liked this practice, I know that there was a lot of guidance, but as we progress, if we do more of these, we can continually, gradually allow for more time for quiet. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment below if you'd like different kinds of meditations, I'd be happy to put those up here for you. And if you haven't already, consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you. And until next time, I hope you live happy, live free, live well. Namaste.